I'm at the Body, Mind, Spirit Expo in Hawaii at the Blaisdell Center. So I'm just looking around. I like to try and cover every aisle so I don't miss out on anything. But it's really hard to keep moving on because there's so much wonderful vendors here that you just want to stop and stay there a long time and see some hidden gems that are behind different items and take your time and admire and look at it. But there's so many vendors, so I'm just doing my rounds and then I'll probably go back to it later. So besides gemstones, they have services and promotions of nonprofit organizations, massage, healing, and psychics. So they have a lot of psychics here. I never participated in doing readings at this one. I don't know why. I think I rather just go and enjoy it versus doing readings there. And some of these people I think are not from Hawaii. Some of the psychics travel with them to the different expos because Body, Mind, and Spirit expos are in different states as well, not just Hawaii. So this lady is doing aura photography. I do have an aura camera that I also use. And it's interesting how that works because you put your hands on this electroplates and it measures the heat temperatures around your aura, and then it gets translated through a program that programs the heat sensors to be different colors according to the chakra system and the different frequencies, and that's how they come up with their aura. When I had my aura camera, I didn't use it for a while at one point, and then when I used it again, I was like, is it broken? Because no matter how many pictures I took, the pictures came out more like a violet or violet fuchsia color. And so finally when I had other people test it, it came out all different beautiful colors as well. And then I was like, okay, it's not broken, thank goodness. So I added that to one of my services. How's this? This is like a labradorite. They call it a lavender labradorite. So if you look at it, it has a nice glow to it of lavender in there. So I wasn't even sure if that was labradorite at first. And look at these smoky quartz. I love smoky quartz, and sometimes they have like smoky citrine, and so some of them is a little tinge of that, but I think this one was just smoky quartz. All these different vendors. So that's the Wise Owl. So I know they have some kind of location on Oahu too, because I see them pop up at different craft fairs, psychic fairs. And I think they also do readings as well. And there's this art, intuitive art. You can feel the emotions in the waves. So you know where I'm heading towards? I'm heading towards this big crystal vendor right here. It says Kilonova. I think that's how you say it. And I should have asked them what these were made out of. Very interesting pieces. But yeah, this place, I stayed there kind of long, actually, at this vendor. They had so much to look at and so much things like hiding behind other things. And it was kind of scary because the longer I stayed, the more I wanted to buy more things. I finally am able to get into this area right here. It was really packed at one point. Man, I was looking at this. They said it was a Merkaba, but it looks like it has way more points than a Merkaba. So if you guys know what this is, or is it just a Merkaba anyway, even if it has way more points than the usual, let me know. Yeah, and I'm looking at those smoky quartz over there. Look at this crystal. You can see like the light shimmering in there. It's so beautiful. I guess when they do a display like this, lighting is everything. So how do you pronounce your company?
Kilonova crystals.
Villanova?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we can follow you on Instagram and
Yes,
you do
definitely.
lives?
I do
How
live
often
sales.
do you do lives?
I try to do them once a week, but I've been busy for the last 2 weeks because we had events.
Oh, okay, thank you
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much.
Thank you.
So I'm admiring this stalactite amethyst, and I never heard of it before, but the guy was telling me that it's somehow made usually in a cave where it looks like an icicle shape, and then they cut it off, and then the rounding of the agate it's surrounded with amethyst, and they say it's pretty rare. There's some bracelets here. Here's some rings. I'm not one of those that collect the animals a lot. One of my friends does. She collects all the totems, and she lines them all up. So she has some type of drawn to that. See how that pendant is encased in that nice wrapping? So beautiful. And this is for like those people that love the dragons. Oh, I got my eye on this. This is kind of cool. See that sphere right here? It's like I think it's a citrine, but I think this is the one I was talking about earlier. It's a smoky citrine. And I only heard about that recently too. I seen that in another store. But I've been seeing them popping up more and more. And for some reason, I'm really drawn to those. Really beautiful. Here's more spheres. But yeah, this vendor has quite a bit of stuff. Conchos. So here I'm going more towards this other side now. It was crowded over there. So now it kind of emptied up so I can come along this side. I was really drawn to this, and it's called Mukite. And it comes in different colors because it's a type of agate, I think. But it looks so Asian. Like it looks like an Asian painting right there, like an abstract. Yeah, so it kind of gave me this idea that I was gonna buy some of these and recreate the same colors and textures into an abstract just for inspiration. So I'm not gonna draw the crystal itself, but just use the colors. So we'll see how that goes later. This worker, she was kind enough to explain some of these things.
And that one's muka. It comes into like different colors, and this one has like the rock inclusions inside. So they're all muka. They're all muka. Even that big one, from the purples to the pinks to the reds and the yellows, they're all muka. Wow. That's fire quartz, calcite, aventurine, golden healer, banded agate.
So now there's some more healing stuff here, more readings, different types.
What is this? Galactic honey strips.
Look at these pendants right here. This is the kind of pendants that I am looking into, not the common ones. A lot of people only buy the common ones, but you see how these settings are? It's so unique, and some of the people, they make it themselves. So they have so much energy into it, so much intention. These necklaces though, I don't know if that's something I'd be interested in wearing, but the other ones that I showed you, the pendants, they looked pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. So here's more pendants, sacred geometry. I bumped into one of my friends here and she was pointing out the pendulums. She was telling me this pendulum is different. And see, same thing, like when you're into this kind of stuff, you don't want the same old basics. You want something different. You want that little extra. And she was pointing out to me how the pendulum has, it's like a pyramid on the top of the lapis. So even if it's a lapis and it's common, it still had a pyramid on the top of it. So that makes it really different. So she really wanted that one. So here's more psychics. This person's doing Reiki healings. What a nice setup. More sacred geometry, more yantras.
These are cool.
So thank you for joining me at the Body, Mind, and Spirit Expo in Hawaii. I hope you liked this video, and if you do, please like and subscribe. And in the comments below, tell me some of the stuff you enjoyed there, and let me know what you think about them and how they work for you. I'm always interested in learning new things, and so are my viewers. Aloha.